You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your General Hospital preview for the episode, Season 60, Episode 217, airing Tuesday, July 25th on ABC Daytime. We have got 7 big scenes in this preview. We're going to break them down for you, and then we're going to tie them back to the official spoilers to give you a little more context. And after we break it down and tell you about the spoilers, we're actually going to show you this sizzling ABC preview for General Hospital's episode Tuesday, July 25th. So be sure and watch all the way to the end because that's where you're going to see it. Hey, if you've not already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified when there's a new one to watch. Let's dig in. All right, our first scene is Curtis Ashford, who is, of course, paralyzed, looks like from the waist down, and he's still at GH. He's in this hospital bed. He's looking at something on his phone, and he tells his wife, Portia, I think I might be on to something. So there's 2 things this could be about. One is the shooting. Maybe he's looking into it and he's developed a theory about who's responsible for firing the bullet that hit his spine. Or he could be doing some research on the type of injury he has, the type of paralysis, the type of spinal surgery, and maybe he thinks he's found some kind of answer that will cure him. And this is sad because the official spoiler is that Portia tries to comfort someone. I'm sure she's trying to comfort Curtis. He is probably looking for answers and assurances that he's going to be on his feet and walking again. And maybe he's found some hope on the internet, some kind of WebMD thing. And maybe she feels like she's got to shoot it down. I don't know. That's probably not going to go over very well, is it? All right. The second scene, up on the Metro Court roof, we have Brooklyn Quartermain talking to hunky detective Chase. And she says, will you please just break the rules with me just this once? And the official spoiler for this is kind of juicy, and it's BLQ issues a dare. I wonder if she's trying to talk him into skinny dipping or something on the pool on the roof. If she is, that's probably not a good idea because he just got his badge back, and there is a pool at the Quartermain mansion that if they wanted to skinny dip, and I think there's a lake out back too because there's a boathouse. So there's other water they could skinny dip in, but maybe the dare is not skinny dipping. I don't know. But when they say issues a dare, it just sounds naughty, doesn't it? And any excuse to get Josh Swickard shirtless, I think all the lady fans are going to be excited about. So we shall see. Our third scene is Liz and Finn on a date at the Port Charles Grill. She's looking gorgeous. She's in a very nice dress, but a little slit up the side. She's looking really good. And Finn says, I can't believe we're finally on the same page. What's funny about this is that the official spoiler is just that Finn and Liz are on a date. Ooh, that's a really informative spoiler. It's just stating the obvious. People are pretty divided on this. People either really see chemistry between them or really don't. I feel like more people don't see the chemistry. And I think what's hard for me is that despite Franco's past and all that, I loved her with Franco. I also liked her with Jason and then the Drew version of Jason. Not the new Drew, not Cameron Matheson, but the Billy Miller Drew. I really liked them together. I also liked her a lot with Steve Burton, and I loved her with Roger Howarth. And with Michael Easton, I don't know. Like, I loved him with her sister Hayden, but I'm just not loving him with Liz. But maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe it'll grow on the rest of the fans. We shall see. Our fourth scene is Dante behind the dumpster behind General Hospital with the body of that dude, the dude who had interrupted the dinner and threatened Austin, and then he was in his office with Nathaniel, and then Austin seemed to think that Nathaniel was going to pay him off and send him on his way, but Nathaniel looks like he put him 6 feet under. Strangely, Dante seems to think this has something to do with his dad, because Dante is asking someone, do you think he can be a known associate of Sonny's? No, Dante, he is not. He is a known associate of Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt, and if you go ask Sonny, he's probably going to tell you that, so I definitely hope he does ask Sonny. And there is a scene later in the promo tied to this with Dex. We're going to talk about that in just a second. I'm taking everything in order from the promo. All right, then we have horrible Nanny Betty talking to Ava. And remember, she had just slapped the crap out of Ava right before Sonny came in at the tail end of Monday's conversation. And Ava Jerome, in her full fighting form, would have chopped her arm off for that slap. Unfortunately, they are leveraging both her daughter and her mother, so her hands are tied. But I hope at some point Ava has free reign to rip that hand off that slapped her and just shove it up her backside. This chick, Betty, is awful. She is awful as Mason. They did a really good job casting her. It's Ella Lentini, I think is her name. And I like it. She's rotten. So... Nanny Betty says to Ava in the promo, everyone you love dearly will pay the price. She is threatening her. So this ties back to the official GH spoiler about Ava coming clean. And we're going to dig into that more when we get down to the Sonny part of the promo. All right. The sixth scene is Dex on a call, presumably to Sonny, saying, we have a problem. And the official spoiler says that Sonny advises Dex. So he's going to tell him that he was trying to follow the guy out. And he knows that's the guy that was talking to Austin the other night. And then he has to report back that the guy is a corpse. So that's going to let them know right away. Austin is definitely not who he is pretending to be. The very last scene of the promo is Sonny, very upset, yelling at someone, presumably Ava, saying, why am I hearing about this now? And so the spoiler back to this is Ava comes clean. Ava's in a corner. She's got Mason threatening her mom, her daughter. She doesn't know what to do. And so Sonny overhears them bickering. He did that on Monday. And then after the nanny leaves the room, he is going to basically... he's going to get mad and say, just tell me and I can help you, but he's still going to blow up when he hears about it, but then he's going to help. However, he's going to tell her that she's got to cope with Nanny Betty for now while he figures out all the players of the game so he can figure out how to shut them down. So it doesn't immediately help Ava out of her tight spot. And remember, she's really frantic about her mom, Delia, because some rando dude associated with Mason is taking her mom to a cabin in Pawtuck. And Pawtuck is wherever the lady mob boss, lady villain who's running Mason and bossing Austin around lives. So hopefully we're one step closer to finally seeing this person if the GH writers have actually decided who it is. All right. If you have not already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love it if you click a like. And right now we're going to show you that GH preview for Tuesday's episode. Buckle up. Here you go.
I think I might be onto something.
Will you please just break the rules with me? Just this once.
Does that mean we're finally on the same page?
You think he could be a known associate of Sonny's?
Someone you love dearly, pay the price.
We have a problem.
Why am I hearing about this now?